Hello, friends. Glenda Ball here, and welcome to my craft room. It is Saturday, January the 18th, and we are creating Scrapbook today. Just let me get my. Oh, I almost didn't make it. I'm going to share this into my VIP group, and then we'll get started. I was sitting on the couch, on my chair, laying back on my chair, relaxing and having a lovely little TV session with hubby, and we were watching one of our favorite shows, and I looked at the clock. It was 7:27, and I said, "Oops, gotta go, dude." But here I am. I made it, and I'm only 1 minute late. Hello, Lena. So tonight, pardon me, I'm gonna have to take my sweater off soon because I know I'm gonna get hot. Let me just fix this so that that phone is not in my face. There we go. All right, I got it set up now. Tonight I'm going to create a couple of more pages with the Reindeer Memories Scrapbooking Kit that is available in our scrapbooking line. And I'm going to show you the pages for the February kit that we're going to do in my scrapbook club. So let me get my brochures out. They're up here somewhere, I think. Really? There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, Alice. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys had to watch my back. So glad you got my back. So we have two scrapbooking brochures out right now. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Diane. Oh, look at all the people showing up. Okay. It's a good thing that I'm doing scrapbooking tonight and I didn't have to set up a whole bunch of stuff because I got all the prep done already. Okay, I'm going to flip you around and I'm going to show you the brochures. We had our first one came out in September, and it had, hang on. We now have 12 by 12 two-toned cardstock. So it's light on one side and dark on the other. And oh my gosh, I'm having fun using it, even if it's not making scrapbooks. It's amazing stuff for creating cards and stuff, but it is a lighter weight than our normal weight. So use it for layers rather than structure. Don't use it for your card bases. Use it for layers. And you can use like the tone on tone. If you have, say, old olive, you have a dark old olive and a light old olive. So if you're making leaves and stuff, it's really cool because you can use the same piece of cardstock and just flip it over and use the other side. So the first one came out, and here's the Reindeer Memories Kit. And I know this is really hard to see because I had to print it on my printer, and my printer is not the best in the world for color. So this is the one I'm doing tonight. And then we had, you have choices. There's always a stamp set. There's always 12 by 12 cardstock. There's always designer paper and stickers and stuff. Then there was Snow Day, and we did this one. We've done all of these in our scrapbook club because we've been going since last January. Snow Day was really fun. Lots of fun snowy things. I haven't got my photos in them yet, but I'm working on it. Then there was a Halloween Memories one, and I did put photos in this one. I did two of the kits. So I've got one for this last year, and then I've got yet to print out the pictures for this year, but it's all ready for me to do. And then there was Autumn. So I did some really cool one. I did this one, and then I put some autumn theme photos from Tofino and stuff in it. And then this one came out in January. Now, this is the last one we'll have. When the new catalog comes, the new annual catalog comes in May. Our scrapbooking line is going to be included in our catalogs. But when they took Close to My Heart, when Close to My Heart closed and they welcomed in all the Close to My Heart creators and got a scrapbook line up and running, they already had the catalogs printed. So they couldn't change those. So the one that came out in January is the last one that doesn't have the scrapbooking stuff in it. These will all be amalgamated in May, and I'm excited. So we got more two-tone cardstock. There's a Wildflower Celebrations kit, and we're doing all of these. Wildflowers, I do believe, is going to be June. And there's a stamp set. I haven't got any of the stamp sets yet, but I'm going to. And then there's Storybook Life. So Wildflowers coordinates with the birthday suite in the catalog. And Storybook Life coordinates with the Storybook suite in the catalog. Has a lot of the same patterns and stuff on the papers. And then there's another stamp set, Easter, Hello Spring. And then there's Meant to Be. And this one, you probably know that we already have a stamp set and a die set to do with the bees. And this one is a different size and it has different stuff in it. The two-tone cardstock has allowed me to use my woven geometric border stencils on scrapbook pages and slimline cards. Oh, Nicole, that sounds fun. Is that the one by woven geometric? You mean like one where you have the V's and you flip them over and intertwine them? Is that what you're talking about? Anyways, the bee one is cute and it's got a whole bunch of bee paper. Now, just because you don't want a scrapbook, don't overlook these products in this brochure, because would this paper not make adorable cards? Look at it. It's all bees. And then Everyday You and Me. So this one is not as flowery. They have been asking for some more masculine type stuff. So this one is really cool. And this one we're going to do in April. So February, we're doing Secret Garden, and I'll show you that one. March, we're going to do the storybook one. April, You and Me, and then May, Meant to Be. And we'll see about June. Sometimes we don't. Last year, we didn't do June because a couple of the ladies that do the class with me got new jobs and they couldn't get the time off. So we skipped June, July, and August. And there's a stamp set. And there's designer paper. And look at this. They give you alternatives back here in the back part where all the stamp sets are. And flip flaps. Now, I was supposed to order these today when I put my order in for the Creative Escape. Those of you that are joining us on the 15th or the 22nd of February, I was able to order everything today. Nothing was out of stock. I was so excited. The Bees has a punch. Yes, the current one. Yes, the current Bees have a punch. That's right, not dies. Thanks, Kathy. I'm just looking at this one to see. Some of them have, this one has dies. So this one has B-shaped dies, not a punch. The one we have currently is a punch. So these bundles or these stamp sets come with dies as well, which is really cool. Flip flaps are awesome. Yes. So flip flaps. So here's let me get one. Okay, this one would work. So this is one of our Secret Garden pages that we're going to be doing. So flip flaps have adhesive strips on them, and you put them onto your pages and they flip up. So it gives you opportunity to add more photos on a page. I read somebody put flip flaps on and got 19 photos on one page just by layering the flip flaps. So they open this way, they open this way, they open this way, and you can turn them around and have them open that way if you want. And they're different sizes, 3x4, 4x6. I just looked at them. Why did I not know this? Okay, 3x4, 4x6, 3x3, 4x4. And they open on the top and they open on the side. And if you keep your pages in a photo album, then you just put a little slit in your plastic here. And then when you slip your page in, say you've got your flip flap on here, you're slipping your page in like this. You just grab the flip flap and feed it through that little slit that you made in your page as it goes down. And then your flip flaps are on the outside of your plastic protector. It is the coolest thing. And I can't wait to get them. But, I forgot to order them. So I guess I have another order going in soon. Okay, so those are the brochures. The punch is the middle size B between the smaller and the larger B dies. Okay, there. Thanks, Nicole. Oh, Kathy wants to make a card using the flip flaps. Oh, I can't wait to see that, Kathy. My friend Kathy House from down in the US. Kathy, I looked on my app today, 51 days till we head to Raleigh. 19 photos on one page is a mini album. It sure is, Nicole. Absolutely, it sure is. Okay, so I did, last time I was live with scrapbooking, I did 2 pages, and tonight we're going to do at least 2 more. I love the fact that they come in these great big huge Ziploc bags, because after you're done with them, look at the storage bag you have. For me, I use them for deliveries for my my orders. 5 days need to hurry by. Yeah, 51 days. Okay, so here's the page, the first 2 pages. This is our northern family. So that's page 1. And what I do when I create them, because I do a class on them, I write down here on the bottom, Reindeer Memories. It's hard for me to get it up there. There we go. Reindeer Memories, page 1 right, October 2024 is when I made it. And this one is page 1 left. So I know when I do my class, which ones go with which kits. And then this is that's page 3. Let's skip page 3. We'll go to page 2. This is page 2. Look at this. Isn't that fun? Brings back such cool memories. This was Christmas last year. This is the locals. This is the northern ones. And you can see I'm really bad at journaling, and I haven't got any journaling done at all. And then here's page 3. And they're all double spreads. Oops, this one goes this way. And I can tell that because this strip goes straight through all of them. So this just gives you an idea of what they are. Do you see hubby's present there, what it was? Cool ass grandpa socks. I'm going to have to go and dig those out because I think those might keep my feet warm. Balandran, hello. Oh, we have a new person joining us tonight. Grendelia Norma Balandran. Ooh, hello and welcome. Okay. So when I make up my kits, because I prep for all of my classes, my local scrapbook classes are all pre-prepped. So I prep them and then I put the pages together. So there's 2 and there's 3. Because 1 I've already done. And then there is all the leftovers. Because you don't get only enough to make these. pages, you get leftovers as well. And I have storage for my leftovers. I have cardstock storage and I have designer paper storage, because this is the same pattern as our now sold out reindeer designer paper. So some papers are double-sided and some papers are single-sided. Okay, I'm going to take those away and I'm going to take page 3 away. Oh, I should ask, which page you want me to do? Do you want me to do page 3, these two, or do you want me to do page 2? Which 2 pages do you want me to do tonight? 2 or 3? Too hot for socks today in Perth, 37 degrees. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Nicole. Can I come for a visit? I've been so cold all day today because we're below 0 right now. And it's not optimal for our heat pump because we have a really old one. And I've been walking around with those, you know, those hot pocket things? These things in my hands. I wore my fancy gloves with the fingerless gloves that I got for Christmas. And I wore them all day with those hot pocket things. And it was wonderful. Hello, Norma. Nobody wants to say which pages you want. Pages 3 or page 2. Okay, I'm going to make a decision then. I'm going to go with page 2. We'll do page 3 if we have time. If not, we'll do it next time. Okay, I need to take all of this stuff away. Oh, Nicole says I'm welcome to come and she has a spare room, 5-minute walk from the beach. Road trip. Hey, Kathy, after we go to Raleigh, do you want to go to Australia? Minus 30 tonight and need your socks. Oh, Diane. Brr. Okay, so we're doing page 2. So this gives you all of your cutting instructions. And I explained last time when I cut mine, wrong page. When I cut mine, I have a system of labels that I put on my cut paper so that I know which one goes with what page, because you cut them all at once. You don't cut all of page 1 and then all of page 2. You cut all of the blue cardstock, and it can be up to 6 pages. Norma has 7 days until heat. Yes, Norma, I know. I may not be talking to you. And can I stow away in your suitcase? Oh, God, I think I'm going to die. We have the fireplace on tonight. We don't usually do that. Okay. Stop talking and start doing. Okay, so these pages go this way. So I'm going to do this one first. And I'll try to keep telling you or showing you what I'm doing. Okay, let's turn these around because I've got all my labels are on there. So I need one of these. The other one is for page 2. We'll put that up there. And it tells you for both of them, you need to prepare the mat for the photos. Like if you're putting photos on, do it ahead of time. I don't plan on doing that. But anyways, mat, the 4x6 photo on 2I. Okay. Looking for 2I. 2I. It'll be right down at the bottom. There it is. So there's 2I, and you're going to put a 4x6 photo on there. And let's see if I've got. They also send you with these little photo placeholders. If you don't have photos, then you can put these on and it tells you what size of photo you need to print. So I have this temporary tape and I'm going to take my label off because I saved these for the next one. And we're going to mat it onto this 2i as they told us. There we go. Okay, and then it says, and the 4x3 onto 2h. So that was 2i. I'm going to put this back on here so that I know. If I was doing this on my own, I would not need it because I would be doing it right away. And then I need a 3x4. Apparently I didn't take the adhesive off. Then I'll put my 3x4 photo is going to go on this one. And we'll put that back on. And then it says prepared journaling on lined white die cut and adhere. Prepared journaling on lined, oh, here. So this one. And I'm going to find my stickers over here. It's in here somewhere. In here somewhere, there will be the, oh, there's the photo placeholders from this one. This is also a sticker or a die cut, so we'll be using that. And then see on here, we have this right there. That's the lined journaling that they're talking about. Now, I did show you last time how I do my stickers that are over top of photos, so I don't adhere them down permanently, so I can slip the photos in underneath. Oops. Okay, so this one is for this page, and we're going to attach that to there. So I can put that on permanently now. Hello, Dimity. Oh, see, on the back of this sheet here, it tells you what projects these belong to. So you can get them out ahead of time if you want. So this one, and this one, and that one, and this one, and that one are all going to be for these 2 pages that I'm doing. There's stickers too, but the stickers don't have that on the back because, of course, they have stick on the back, right? All right, let's get these out of the way. And we're going to put this on here. So Kathy and I are going to Australia. We're going to go and visit Nicole. So who else is going to come with us? I'm up for a road trip. Okay, we're just going to plot that on there like that. Hopefully it will be straight by the time I get it done. There we go. Okay, that's done. Then it says, you'll insert some of the die cuts slightly under other pieces. So make sure not to get the adhesive too close to the edge of the pieces. Okay. Well, my stickers don't get stuck down all the way anyways. Adhere 2A, 2B, and 2C to the pool party tool card base. So 2A, to A, to A, to B, and to C are going to get stuck down like this. I just have to pull my page in. Oops. That's not the page I'm doing. Where did I put the, oh, this is the page I'm doing. Okay, so right here is what we're going to put on, those 3 strips. So I'm going to take my labels off and put them somewhere that I won't lose them, because I do reuse those. And I do it sideways. I don't know about you guys. Hello, Valerie. Better late than never. Just checking our eggs in case they were on the recall. Oh, yes. egg recall in Canada. Dimity said, if you're coming to Darwin, cut into me. Okay, we got 2 places to go now, Kathy. Okay, yeah. Now, a lot of people, when they do scrapbooks, they don't put their adhesive all the way around. But if you have been following me at all for my card making, you know that I like putting adhesive all the way around, because then your pieces don't tend to fly around. So I'm centering it up and down and making the side the same distance, hoping. Now let's get out the ruler because I know I'll be using it. So we have a 1/2 inch there, we have a 1/2 inch there, so this needs to go on a bit more. If you are scrapbooking and you like being straight like I do, one of these rulers is your friend. Okay, I'm just getting this lined up so that the right on the edge of my cardstock, and I'll put my one end down, hold it down, put the other end down, and it's nice and straight. Now the next one to go on is the red one. So we'll get some adhesive on here. So you guys having a good day? I got so much done today. I was so proud of myself. That's probably why I sat on my chair and went, whew, that day is done. And then remembered that, no, it's not. I'm going live tonight. Ted says to me, but it's not on the schedule. I said, no, but it's on my schedule. Because I have a tendency to put stuff in my paper planner and don't put it in the electronic family planner. And then I have stuff to do and I go and do it. He says, oh, well, that's not in the calendar. I know, dude. I keep telling him every morning you need to come into my office and check my paper planner. Then you'll know exactly what's going on every day. Like then even then some days I don't know what's going on. Okay. And there we go. We got our strips down. Then adhere 2D. So let me find 2D. Here's 2D. And then it says adhere 2D, then adhere the die cut slightly underneath it. Okay, so this is 2D right here, and there's the die cut that they're talking about right there. So let me get that. And we will attach. I can get my adhesive close to the edge so we can get this underneath. Kind of centered. Let's see if I got it centered at all. No, I'm a little bit out. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, so now that is going to get adhered. Where it tells you how much up and down. So there's 3 inches from here to the bottom of that. And there is 1.5 inches from there to the side. So let's get adhesive on here. Oops. Try not to get it on our 12 by 12 where I don't want it. Nicole says, nah, be daring. Go fart, arty farty wonky donkey. Oh, Nicole, you have not been around very long because that does not happen in my world. Some days I can put it at a jaunty angle. Most of the time I cannot. Okay, so I'm going to be 3 inches up to the bottom of that. So that's going to be about there. Let me just tack it down. And then it's going to be 1.5 inches over. So I'm just going to put just a little pencil mark just right underneath there, because I have to do the 1.5 inches. Okay, so do an 1.5 inches. There's an inch, there's an 1.5 inches. Get it lined up there straight. Take this, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to go right there. Like that. Okay. Now, why didn't they tell us to put that on underneath and then put it on instead of put it on and then lift it up and put the sticker on the, oh, I got it. Adhere photos. Okay, well, I don't have photos to adhere. Adhere the title using Stampin' Dimensionals. Ooh, I don't think I did that on my original ones. Let's get some dimensionals and we'll pop this up. What a cool idea. So it was really cold here today. I know in a lot of places like Alberta, Saskatchewan, it's not considered really cold, but for us, it was really cold. It was below freezing all day. Thank goodness we don't have any rain in the forecast because, you know, it would be that white stuff. This takes a lot of dimensionals. Ooh, making my dimensional heart happy. One more. One more. There we are. Okay, so that is going to go up here. So there's that photo. So I'm going to stick that photo on. Now, when that's where you're supposed to use that big photo that we matted on this one. And I did that, but I also had different sizes of photos to use than, because they suggest these look like, of course, it doesn't tell you what size the photos are. But I'm not putting photos on anyways. I had different sizes because I had this big, lovely one for my family. And then an up and down one instead of a sideways one. But that's okay because I could still put this on here. Could still go on there like that. So get my Valerie did 2 calendar cards for a couple of grand girls, got 2 more. Oh, cool. Wait, yes, you sent one in for Share It Saturday, Valerie. That's awesome. I got a fun fold done today. So my Silver Sisters and I are having another one of our super team events on the 25th of January, the day before I go to Powell River for our class over there. And we each do our thing. We do one project, and it's only open to our team members. It's not open to customers or anything. So our team members get to have fun and enjoy this. And we never set a schedule. Well, we set a schedule, but we don't say you're going to do this and you're going to use that thing. We just leave it up to ourselves, and it always turns out. It is the coolest thing. Okay, so they have this right on the very edge, like that. Tell me, is that straight? Nicole, the only thing straight on my page were the photos that I put on the class pages when I taught under the guise of shabby chic. I have to see. Oh, it looks pretty straight to me. Okay, now we are going to put, what size photos would you say those are? Those all look the same size. They're not 4x6. So I'm not doing 4x6. They are 3x4. So we need 1, 2, 3. And I'll put them on there because that will tell me where to put my stickers. Okay, so now we have this done. We've got all the papers on there, and now it's time to add the stickers. So this one is going to go over the photo. So I'll show you what I do to get that. The rest of them don't need to go over the photos. So let's just get adhesive on here. And this one is going to go right, oops, this way up, right about there. And then this one is going to go right about there. And then this one is going to go right about there. So when I get the photos printed, that's where they're going to go. But I will probably end up with one big one here because I tend to do bigger photos. And that's fine because instead of doing the two side by side here, I'll just do one big one. But this lets me know where to put the stickers and stuff. Okay, what have we got here? None of these are on this page. Those are all for the other page. Okay, so get the stickers. So there's also a sheet of stickers in here. And these are journaling strips for the first page. Because it tells you to do a whole bunch and then you do your journaling on there. Okay, so what do we need? I need the bird. So I cut these out. I need the bird. And I need Better Together. That one I don't have. I don't have to cut these out because these ones are not going over top of a photo. The one that's going over top of the photo is this one down here, this Joy. So I'm going to cut it out because I like leaving the back liner on so I can put the photo in afterwards instead of having to pop it in now. There. Okay, so let's put the bird on. It's not going over top of a photo, so we can just pop it on right there. And we need this one with the deer and the trees. And it's going to go down here. Right about there. So lots of room to put photos in around that as well. Where's my picture? Because they have the Better Together there. And I had to move it over because I had my pictures in there differently. So I think I will cut out that Better Together and put it on so that I can remove it or slip a couple of pictures in underneath there. So this one, this Joy, what I do is I just bend the liner back a little bit. However much is not going to be on top of the photo, and cut that off. So now I have sticky there and not sticky there. And when I put this on, goes on right there. Then I just push that down so that it sticks. And then if I want to make this a bigger photo, or if it's going to go this way and I want to move it over, then I can still do it. See, I could put a 4x4 in there if I wanted. By just doing that and having this free floating. And then when I put my photo in, then I'll take the backing off of that. Okay, so that's that. And then I cut out the other one. Where did it go? There it is, Better Together. And when I cut, I try to keep it like relatively close to the edge so that it kind of looks the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so according to their diagram, this one goes down here like that. And it's supposed to go just over the edge of that photo. So I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll just lift it up, fold it over a bit, trim that off. Trying to find my mouse. Valerie says my stupid machine did not like being unplugged for a minute and had to restart it. Oh no. Sounds like it's just about time for a new machine there, Valerie. Okay. Nicole, my Christmas this year involved getting up at 4 a.m. to drive 3 hours south of Perth. No traffic at all on the road, so we arrived at 6 a.m., woke everyone up trying to find the key. Ah, that's awesome. That's what they get, right? They shouldn't be sleeping when you're on the road. Okay, that one is there, but I'll still be able to lift it up and slip my photo underneath there. Oh, they wanted me to put this bird right there, but that's okay. I can take creative license, right? Okay, let's have a look. We have this, we have that, and we have that, we have that, we have that, and we have that. So there's our first page. It's done, except for that photo placeholder that I took off and I need to put back on, because this one is going to go right about there. So there's page one. See, that didn't take too long. Of course, all of the cutting is already done. So let's go on to page two. We have some pieces. So these are the die cuts. I'll put those over there. There's that sentiment that we already layered. Adhere to E, F, and G to the pool party base. So that'll be E, F, and G. Okay. Uh-oh, that fell off. So this one is a little bit different. So it has the big red one first. It's going to go on there. And then the brown one goes over top of it and it's layered like that. And then the blue one is going to go over there. And of course there's measurements and we will deal with those as we go along. So we'll take this and get adhesive on the back. Now, the papers are double-sided. So if you don't like the red, you don't need to use the red. You could flip it over and use the blue if you wanted. The blue snowflakey pattern. Look, I'm sticking to it. I love this sweater because it is very warm. It was one of my Costco finds. It was only $13.99. Can you imagine? 3/4 of an inch in and 1/4 of an inch down each side. I'll get my ruler on here. 3/4 of an inch in, 1/4 of an inch down. There we go. And then we'll get to G. Get adhesive on that. We were north for Christmas, as you probably know, but there was no snow. And honestly, it's colder here today than it was the whole time we were in Quesnel. Okay, so this one is going to go 3/4 of an inch down and 2 inches in. So get my ruler set up, 2 inches in. And 3/4 of an inch down. There's that one. See how easy it is with one of these rulers? I highly recommend you getting one of these rulers. And I think I just got mine at Walmart. Mind you, that was a long time ago. I don't think Walmart carries these anymore, but they're quilting rulers. And I had one and it broke in half and I was so devastated because I used it all the time that when I found them, I bought 2 of them. Okay, so this one is going to go 1 inch in and 1 inch down. Okay, so we have 1 inch in, 1 inch down. And then it is 1.25 inches. Yep, 1.25 inches up from the bottom. There's that. Next, adhere prepared 2H and 2I. So those are 2H is that photo and 2I is this photo. Now, the way they said to do it was this one goes horizontal up there, and then they had a 4x4 down here, which is what they did it this way. And of course, I had a 4x6 I wanted to use because it was our grandson's 9th birthday when we were up there last year, and I wanted to include a picture of his birthday cake. So this one is going to go on. And it's going to go down in 1.5 inches and down 1 3/4. So we'll get this lined up, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, down 1 3/4 inches. There's 1.5 inches, 3/4. And it's going to go right there. Let's take this off. That one is going to go there. And then this one, get adhesive on this one. Now you, I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. I'm just nattering. My picture just came off. That's that temporary adhesive. It is very temporary. Okay, this one is going to go 2 inches in and 1.25 inches from the bottom. So 2 inches in. I'll put this on afterwards. Get out of there. And it's going to go this way and 1.25 inches. So it's just right at the bottom of that, this designer paper. Like that. There we go. And this is supposed to be on here, but it keeps moving. So there we go. Okay. Adhere title using Stampin' Dimensionals. What title would that be? I don't know what title they're talking about. There is no title on there. I don't know. This one is going to go on. Now this is not a sticker. This is just a die cut, and it's supposed to go here. So I can put it on there, and I'll just put adhesive on here where the little deer is, and then I can add more adhesive once I get the photos on there. There we go. And what I did on mine is because I didn't learn that. Oh, I did, but I put it over top because I didn't want the feet to be on top of his head. There we go. Okay, so there's that. That goes there. Oh, this apparently was supposed to go underneath there. Or right up against it, maybe. Didn't tell us to put this on, the journaling on, but it needs to go on, right? So it's supposed to go on over top of that picture here. So I'm just going to put adhesive down this side and along here and halfway along there. So it's going to go all on this side. It's going to go a little ways there and a little ways there. Oh, all the way there. And then a little ways there. And then this is going to go 1.25 inches over. You guys tired of this yet? Tired of my measuring? 1.25 inches over. and 2.5 from the bottom. So, oops, gotta flip a little bit. There we are. 1, 2.5. So right there. That's weird. So because I didn't put adhesive in there, I'm still going to be able to put my photo in there when I get it. I have some adhesive on there. Where's that adhesive? Won't stand there. So let me get rid of that before it sticks to things it shouldn't be sticking to. Okay, now this they have just tucked underneath there a little bit, like that. So I'll put adhesive on here, and we can put that one in. Just slide that underneath. Oops, let go. Slide that in there like that. Just line it up right there at the bottom. And then Good Times. This is a sticker, so I'm going to do my cutting. So I can add my sticker in there. So, who wants to get scrapbooking kits and get together and create them? They say to put this right here like that. I did not. I did not do that here. I put it up here. So you can take creative license and add them in wherever you want. I will put it there. Valerie says, nope. Enjoy watching someone else having to figure, oh, that was nope. You're not tired of watching me measure things yet? Okay, remember that I've got a photo put in there. So this is just going to be adhered on the bottom. Like that. Now there is this that was supposed to go up there, but of course they never said anything. Oh, good. I'll be able to slide that under, not as far under as I had wanted it. So let's see if I can just lift that up just a bit, tuck this underneath. Wait. Yes, at the top, right about there. There we are. So I read on Facebook today that the longtime stamp store in Victoria is closing down after 30 years. She is retiring. Okay, now we need this one. Now it doesn't mention any. I haven't been there in years, and I haven't been keeping up to it at all either. But it just sounded like it was her. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe he passed away. I don't know. It was Anne, and I don't remember what his name was. It's one of the first stamp stores I ever went in. Now this is a sticker, so that's why I'm cutting it, because it's supposed to go down here over top of this photo, and I don't want it to be on that photo. So just, now you don't have to cut it as fussily as I am. And if you have your photos already done, then you don't have to do this at all. Put your photo on and then stick this on. The good thing about these stickers is they are archival. So if you put them over top of your photos, they're not going to damage your photos, turn it brown. Remember those old photograph albums? They called them the magnetic albums. How horrible they were for pictures. I no longer have my pictures on those. I took them all out and they're all sitting in boxes now. Okay, so this one is going to sit right down there. Right down there like that. So I'm going to take the liner off of the little dude, and then we'll stick him down and we'll keep the liner on the other side. Okay, let me see. This is going to go right down there, like that. There we go. And there's one that says, love this. And it just goes here. And because it's not going over top of the photo, I'm just going to put it right on. Okay, let's see if we got everything. We got that and that and that and that. Those are there. And that and that. There we are. We're done. Those are our 2 pages. Now it did say, oh, do you see what I did? Oh, bummeroony. This is going to bother me. Do you see what I did? And I can't take it apart now. Can you notice something that I should have been more aware of when I was building these pages? While you're thinking about it, I'm just going to have a drink of my water. Oh, it was a lot of talking. Nobody knows what I did? I'll tell you. Dark and light. They were supposed to be both dark. See how those ones go together, dark and dark? This is dark and light. That's going to bother me. I may just have to use my undo and completely redo this whole page. But not now. So if you are enjoying my video, hit those emojis and let Facebook know that you are enjoying my video, and it tends to push them out to more people. And when I have pictures, let me see if I have big pictures. I do. I have some pictures from this year. They're all 4x6, unfortunately. So I need a horizontal one. Oh, there's a good one. How about that? Slip that right in there like that. I wish my arm was longer. My son says to me, I'm gonna get you a selfie stick, Mom. I have one. I just forget to bring it because my arm is not long enough to get when there's 4 of us. It looks fine. An added element of interest adds some darker mats to the photos to balance out the page symmetry. Oh, good idea, Nicole. So Nicole, are you a former Close to My Heart maker? You have some really good ideas. So over here, I could put, oh, you can't see it. Over here, I could put a 4x6. So how about one of the kids trimming the tree? See, that one would fit right in there nicely. And then a 3x4. See, I'd have to. Oh, I just noticed this one. We took a picture in the elevator and there was a mirror in the elevator. So if you could see, there's us, but look in the back, there's us taking a picture of us, taking a picture of us, taking a picture of us. I just noticed that. That is super cool. I asked my granddaughter what her favorite thing was to do while we were up there, and her answer was go to the hotel. So then I said to Blake, what's your favorite thing that we did while we were up there? And he said, eat at Denny's. Oh, so cute. So there we go. Our scrapbooking is done. And I like that picture right there. I might just put that in there permanently. Mat the photos. That's a good idea. Well, I have some extra of that paper somewhere. I'm just looking for it. Of course, it's not readily at hand. Oh, I will do that another time and I'll show you. But I was going to show you some of the pages that we're going to be doing in our February scrapbook class, because it uses a former close to my heart kit, and I love it. There, got everything cleared up. Put that up there. These up there, out of the way. So this kit, it's still available, I do believe. Nicole says, no, I've been playing with paper arts for 40 years. Calligraphy, bookbinding, mixed media, drawing, watercolor cards, and scrapbooking. Oh my gosh. What an exciting thing that you've done. That's a lot of cool stuff. So this one, because it's close to my heart, this is now on 30% off. So it was, I think it was $147. It's now $101. And you get so much in this kit. Let me tell you, it's not only for scrapbooking. I've made a couple of cards with this, but I think I gave the last one away. I did, but this is one that I used our Happy Hibiscus bundle with, the paper, and these are the dies in here. So in here, you get all of this stuff. You get a stamp set and a set of dies. So there's the stamp set. Then you get a set of dies, and this set of dies is already on the magnetic sheet, just saying. Hi, Karen. These dies cut out the stamp set. So you get those, and I'm just going to put them back in here because I like to stay organized. And then you get this set of dies as well. So those are the dies that do the stamp set. These are standalone dies. Look at this. So you get a stamp set and dies, and then you get these free standalone dies. And I'll show you, these layer to make the most gorgeous flowers. And it's also on magnetic sheets. Okay, get those two. You get some bling. You get your photo placeholders. You get the cutting instructions. Tells you what's in your kit, how to cut your paper. And then it has because this one has dies, it also tells you your cutting instructions for this sage cardstock and what you're going to be die cutting out of each one. And then it has the how to put the pages together part. So I'm going to show you the pages. So you get stickers. You get a sticker and paper pack. So this has a sheet of stickers. Look at these. Look at that flower. I don't know. The colors in this kit just speak to me. Now, they have this. It's called the jump strip. And it's where they put their logo on the other side. See, they have their logo, and then they have the colors that it includes. But these are 12 by 12 and a half. So you cut this off to make your 12 by 12, and then you use these strips on the pages as well. So on one side of this cardstock is this yellow color, which they call honey butter, and artichoke, espresso, French vanilla, glacier, honey butter, limeade, mink, peach, periwinkle, pine, and sage. So on one side is the yellow and sage. The other side is pink and sage. And then you get the same pattern in blue on one side. So that'll be, and the periwinkle on the other side. And then a different pattern. And it's pink on one side and yellow on the other. And then periwinkle on one side and blue on the other. And then you get another floral pattern. So you have the yellows on one side and pink on the other. Stunning die set. May have to check it out. Oh, Nicole, you won't regret it. This is, I think, this stamp set and dies I won't be getting rid of. I want to keep them in my craft room because I love them, and I'll show you them on my pages. And then this one is blue on one side and periwinkle on the other. So that's the paper pack and sticker sheet. And of course, it's in its own little Ziploc bag as well. And then we have coordinating cardstock is what they call it. So this is like designer paper, but not quite. It's a little bit thicker than the designer paper, but it's not quite as thick as our cardstock. It's more like our two-toned, and it's got artichoke on one side, but it's artichoke on the other in a color wash. It's not solid. And there's polka dots on one side and then this netting on the other side. And you have it in yellow and blue and artichoke and periwinkle. And then the pink. So you get, how many sheets was that? I didn't even count them. Anybody count them as I was going through? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 sheets of that in its own little Ziploc bag. And then you get the cardstock. Nicole really loves florals too, such detail there is. So this is, ours is white willow and theirs was daisy white, I think is what they called it. So this is not two-toned. This is the same color on both sides. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets of that. And then you get a sheet of sage, so light and dark. Let's do it this way. Light and dark. And then periwinkle, light and dark. And then, what color did they call that? That pink? I forget. Oh, that won't tell me. That was for the reindeer. Oh, that was French vanilla cardstock. It wasn't white. They tell you the name of it right there. The pink is peach. So this is, they're calling this peach. So you get the light and the dark peach. And then this one is honey butter. And it's light and dark as well. So that's what you get in this kit. You get 12 sheets plus 6, 10. And how many sheets were in here? Did anybody count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 and 12 is 24 plus 10 is 34 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, plus a stamp set and coordinating dies, plus standalone dies, and instructions on how to make the pages. On sale now for 30% off, because all the Close to My Heart stuff is on sale, whatever is left. Because now, of course, they've gone to the Stamping Up brand of Scrapbook. Now I'm going to show you the pages because I have made them. So it's the first scrapbooking thing I did when I decided I was going to scrapbook. Okay, so let's get the pages out. And there's 6 pages, just like there is in the Stamping Up ones. Okay. This page. So there's these 2 pages. Those not gorgeous? So there's the stamped image. There, it's stamped and die cut, those 2. The rest is all paper and stickers. And then on this one, stamps and die cuts. This is a sticker. That's one of the standalone flowers. And then there's a sticker up there with a stamped image underneath it. So that's page 1 and page 2. And then that's page 1 left and right. And then there's page 2 left and right. So left is this one, right is this one. So there's page 2 left and right. Thanks, Nicole. Enjoy your warmth. So there's those dies, those standalone dies layered up the flowers, and there's some of the leaves. And then this one is the same. It has the layered die cuts there. So this class is going to take a lot of prep. And then there's the last 2 pages. There's the left one and the right one. And we have more layers of the flowers and stuff. And they use the stamps as well. This is one of the stamps in the stamp set. This is one of the stamps in the stamp set. So that's going to be our February kit, as long as I get my butt in gear and prep. So that was a long time scrapbooking. I didn't think it was going to take me quite that long, but apparently I did a whole bunch of talking. They are pretty, Karen. They make my heart happy. And this is I used the periwinkle, oops, I flipped already. I used the periwinkle cardstock on this card, and it's a fun fold, and I don't recommend it for a card base at all. I had to redo it and put white, thick white in here because that ripped, because it's really not meant to be structural. It's nowhere near thick enough to be structural. It makes lovely layers though. All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. As you can see, I'm still in my sweater, so I haven't warmed up because it's like super cold out there. I will not be live tomorrow. I don't. Well, let me check my calendar. Nope. Not live tomorrow. So next time I see you will be Monday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Mountain time, 12 noon Central time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Ooh, I'm getting better and better at that. You're so welcome, Norma, and I will have your kit ready for and prepped for you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you get to be crafty. And don't forget, next Wednesday is my BOGO sale and everything is priced. If you are not member of my VIP group, make sure you go over there and become a member because you're going to want to be in on this. Hello, Carol. Good night. Good night, Dimity. Thanks, everybody. Grandelia, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Snap and smiles. Bye for now.